Good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing?
Operator, your inbox exists in a non-zero state.
And I just signed in, and this is the first thing that popped up. Apparently, because my Twitch account is linked to my Steam account. Oh, my Warframe account. If you watch my live streams, you can get free drops. There you go. There's a reason to watch them. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with those, but still. What is Arthur doing in the fridge? I have no idea. Of course, it's Monday, isn't it? Which means the week starts all over again. And I have exactly the same things to do as previously, except that this week, of course, the Void Trader will be here, and I should probably spend some time doing useful stuff, like cracking relics for prime parts. Actually, I've got to do that at some point. One thing I have done is I've cleared out most of the Nightwave stuff. So what I've got is a reclaim, and this is new. Complete 3 puzzles in Deviri. Oh, I don't know how to do the Deviri puzzles. And complete 13 or 15 missions, which will happen
coming up next,
regardless of what I'm doing. So, what am I going to do?
Operator, do you know
Let's go and take a look.
their money?
Do the Helminth invigorations.
Just when Audis manages to forget
What we got here? Zephyr. I don't have Necros, do I? No, don't think so. And Corvex. Alright. Let's go grab a Zephyr. I think I've got a Zephyr Prime. I think so, at any rate. Where's Zephyr? Yeah, there we go.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Just in case it pops up at some point. Oh, didn't realise I had assist.
No! Have you lost your mind?
Yeah, I wish they'd do that animation so that she removes something like the rapier. Because of course it goes straight through the chair. Right, invigorations. Yes, what do we get? 200. Okay. Oh, that looks somewhat painful. And let's go and grab Corvex. I don't use the Corvex because I don't like the design. I think it looks terrible, to be honest with you. Then he looks particularly stupid carrying that tiny little rifle. But that's my own choice rather than anything else. Does everybody have assist? Yeah, the rapier really isn't his weapon. He looks a bit like a refugee from a badly put together Roblox game. Or am I wrong? Oh, and you got to feed him. Well, if you're gonna be picky about this. Oh, you really do want to be fed, don't you? Yeah, I think I can spare ferrite, don't you? And alloy plate. Right. That's got that sorted out. Now we can invigorate this. Does he get out of this? I can't remember. Good grief, you're greedy. Oh boy, he really does like his biotics, doesn't he? Right, there we go. What do you get out of this? Okay. And every 10 invigorations I can invigorate a Warframe of my own choosing. Alright, Phoebe, let's see if we can... Nope. Can't fit in to give you a hug there. You'll have to come out. Alright, let's see what's happening somewhere. I've started re-equipping the Nataruk. I've got it configured for headshots. Ooh, that reminds me, I need... as usual, I need endo. Ooh. I'll do that later. Gets boring quickly otherwise. So... let's have a look and see what's happening in Daviri. Not massively inclined to go at this point. But let's have a look and see what's available on the circuits. Okay, that's not... Ah, that's actually possibly worth getting. I mean, they're all worth getting, but, do I have an Anku or an Anku? No, I don't. I don't have a Gorgon, and I don't have that, apparently. I've never even heard of that one. We'll come back, hopefully, and find ourselves doing something else. And there's... Okay, Envy finishes in 2 hours, so then we'll hopefully get a switch over. Right. Okay, so I'm not going to be doing that straight off the bat. What am I going to do? It's one of those situations, I've got so much to do, I can't decide what I want to do. Let's see. I could go for an Archon hunt. Yeah, let's do the Archon hunt.
It is consuming huge amounts of power and resources. Shut his facilities down.
Tau trembles within you, just as it consumes me. Kill your pride and follow me to Tau. The Golden Makers lead the system to waste. Hang your heads in shame, children of abomination. Filth-born chattels. Shame, children of abomination, filth born.
Wow, he really has a turn of phrase, doesn't he?
Objective achieved.
Oh,
Well done.
while I was messing around, everybody got on with it. I am almost embarrassed. Where's the exit? Oh. I'm not even going to look at the stats. That would probably be quite embarrassing. Okay, disruption should be straightforward. Hey Tony, how's it going? Doing the Archon hunt.
Azul has stored sacred Narmer artifacts and Corpus conduits. We need to ransack them. Little Duck will guide you.
Alad V's selling the latest in asset security. Conduits. Put the key in and you can pull the shinies out. Trick is, you gotta wait to open. Something happens to the conjure before you can pull the goods.
Oh no! Is everything alright? For certain reason, the values of alright?
Soul detective will try to kill ya.
Where am I going?
Give that console the old bypass so we can get this thing started. This is
Oh, is it just a regular checkup?
Alad V sold the conduits with interference routines specifically designed for the Tenno. Things might get a little weird.
Oh.
Carried by high-ranking muckety mucks. Knock 'em down. See what they've got.
For some reason I thought disruption was something else. Yeah, that's a good idea, probably. I have the luxury that if I need to, I just take a nap in the afternoon. And I almost always take a nap in the afternoon.
First key. Right. Find a matching conduit. Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way.
Well, 3.8 million probably means I got a headshot. Hey! See? I can contribute. Oh! Yeah, that is...
Performance improvement? Won't be looking that Kubrow in the mouth.
Oh, there it is. I'm not sure these things even have a head.
Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit. Taking squared away. Right, same again?
No, I must admit, I actually get something similar, but yeah, I wake up and it's like, there's no point going back to sleep. I'll get ready for the next live stream, which is sort of 2 a.m. in the morning or something ridiculous. But it gives me time to work on thumbnails and that kind of thing. I thought I had the cyan key. Oh, it's this way.
You're about due for more of those boxes. Interference routines. Demo units too.
Yeah, somebody would show me where they are. Ah, it's this way.
Offers freedom. Is that so terrible? Freedom from desire and responsibility alike. Find freedom in surrender, as I did.
Fiddling with an incoming routine. How's that feel?
Where's the beefy thing? Demo unit. Oh. Well, there's one of them.
Demo units looking to depart this mortal coil and take you with it. Keep it clear of that conduit. The longer we stick around, the more likely we'll get our asses handed to us. Still, with great stupidity comes great reward. What do you reckon?
No, I think we're getting to extraction.
All in detail. We will learn Narmer's secrets.
Examine your own heart, Nita. Peel back its blackened layers and look deep.
We got as much as we're getting, hotshot. We are a vapor trail.
What is this fella doing?
On it like paint.
Right, final one. Oh, that's not the total number of kills, but half of them were headshots. Well, just under half. That's... I could have sworn I got more than that. Oh well. Shh. Don't anybody too look at the at me. I'm not knowing what I'm doing.
Yearns for the new creation that Pazul has promised him. He imagines he will be a lord of the wilderness, instead of what he is now. The price of that vision is measured in innocent lives. Stop him.
Yeah, see what I mean by a glass jaw? I hung around a bit there and nearly got myself killed. Sorry about this.
He will close the distance shockingly fast when he creates duplicates. Look for the one that is burned. Deacon veils are holy regalia in Pazul's eyes. They will open this gate even if their bearer is dead. Despite his pride, Era never could stand alone. Time after time, he allowed himself to be used. First by our father, then by Ballas. And now what is left of him is puppeted by the Ram. I will not say he deserved better, but I grieve for who he could have been.
Where are you going? Oh, must be through here. No? Oh, please don't tell me I'm lost. Please, 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 please. missed the turn. Mild. Quite nice, actually.
Amar thought himself a hunter. Now, he is a mere trophy. Good job.
There we go. Archon Hunt. Just finished it. How are you doing, Garav? One more Crimson Archon shot. Oh, 8,000 Endo. Ah, that's useful. I've actually got a purpose for that. Okay. Apparently one of the squad members was off doing something. Right, there is something I want to do. Given that I have been doing a bit of an upgrade on the Nataruk.
Now get out there and...
You can see what I've been doing with this is I've basically stuck primary acuity and longbow shot on here. Longbow shot gives you up to sort of 300%. I mostly forget, and it depends. With Titania, mostly no, except for flight. But this is actually kind of useful, and then this one, yeah. So the whole point about this is, yeah, I get another, well, it's actually for critical chance and perfect shots. This isn't actually great. I need to kick up the critical chance a bit, because that should be much higher. You can see. How come that is? Oh, I see. It's critical delay. I've got some.
I run diagnostic regressions.
So I need to get this up to 60% really for it to work. Which means I need to pop out. Oh. For this to give me really, really good results, I need. Critical delay, I think. There we go. So the whole point of this being that this is the base for charge shots and perfect shots. And then I get, if it's a headshot, I get, yeah, another 380. At the moment, it goes up to, I think it's 350%. Yeah, 350% weak point damage, 350% weak point critical chance, which for head shooting is pretty good. So I'm working on the Nataruk for that. Its base damage isn't fantastic, but if I can get a headshot in, it really works quite nicely. I can get more damage out, but that doesn't give me the benefit of the headshot situation. So, and I can't remember what I built. Yeah, so yeah, on a headshot, 100% damage on your next shot. Yeah, that's worth having, especially when you bear in mind charge shot and perfect shot. Look at the that gets a bit insane. My mastery rank is 23. Only 23. On my way up slowly to 24. Well, that's one thing done. I need to now find out what have I got in terms of Archon shards. No, don't want that. Sorry. Come here, Phoebe. Have a hug. Right, so let me see, have a look and see what I've got here. Equipment. Yeah. Have I only got one Crimson Archon shard? I do. Okay. I thought I had more than that, but I guess I've Yeah, is it 23? I think, or is it 24? Hang on a second. Yeah, I'm at rank 23. So I've got a ways to go before I hit the giddy heights of rank 30. I know people have ground their way to mastery rank in less than a year. How long have I been playing this? Ooh, I just realized. What's the date today? Today is the... I can't remember what the date is today. Hang on a second. It is the 6th. Yeah. So in 3 days, it'll be 1 year since my first live stream of Warframe. So, yeah, this is Titania Prime. Yeah. Yes, it is. Forward up to the wazoo, this kind of thing. Velox Prime for the Velox conclusion, which gives me 60% ability strength. The Natura, because I'm fiddling with that at the moment. Prismascana, because that is currently my best sidearm. Thank you. Yeah. This is I love this thing because yeah. 255.5% critical chance, 242.2% melee damage. What else have I got on there? Blood Rush. Can't remember what else now. So yeah, my base critical chance is 334.2%. And I've got something on here. Yeah, the Blood Rush stacks with combo multiplier, so that yeah, you end up with pretty much red criticals all the time. So this is now my best melee weapon, which is kind of funny. It's not the weapon. It's yeah. I normally use if I want to use the Prismascana, I typically go with Excalibur Umbra. Yeah. Just for fun. Just for fun. So the thing you got to bear in mind is Excalibur Umbra gets another 10% on top of all that. So just for fun, I'll show you because it's kind of amusing. Come on, Phoebe, we're going to show off. Oh, it gets a lot more than that. I can't remember what it is. I mean, it gets absolutely bonkers. Oh, well, arbitration defense. I normally do these with Titania, but arbitration defense in Belinus? Oh, that should be fun. See how well I can survive.
Only under the shadow of death will your true potential shine.
It doesn't look like much. And I hope some people join us. But watch the combo multipliers stack up here. Because I'm running with Naramon. Yeah. And, oh, did I mention it's an Incarnon weapon? I think I just did 5 million damage there. So yeah, I don't actually tend to switch into Incarnon mode much because I don't want to lose my times 12 multiplier because Blood Rush stacks with your multiplier. I can't remember. Genuinely can't remember how many I've got. Yeah, the funny thing about this configuration, absolutely no elemental damage. I think it's just slash and puncture. No, slash and impact. So it gets a bit bonkers. I don't know how many Incarnons I've got. It must be 10, 12, something like that. Oh, and I've got something on here which basically says if you hit an undamaged enemy, you get +10 on your combo rather than just +1. So that makes you climb the combo levels very quickly. There you go. And I've got something like I think it's a 15-second cooldown on the combos, and because it's Naramon, it doesn't just lose the combo. So when I drop below level 3, it'll go to level 2. So yeah. Oh yeah, I've done a few liches. Yeah, you can watch the damage climb as this thing.
Just begun.
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy. Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
There we go. One little... There we go. Now we're getting the damage back up. Got to love your Berserker Fury and Bloodlust. Yeah. The only embarrassing thing about this is when you get a red critical and it's only 4 figures of damage. I mean that's really embarrassing. Yeah, and that's what happens when I get headshots with the Nasharuk now. And it'll do better. When I finish getting the setup properly done, the Nasharuk will be better with headshots. Oh no, that's minor. I can get far higher damage than that. Yeah, once those combos add up. Yeah, I got 800,000 there.
Your potential blossoms. Continue the arbitration.
Reinforcements available. Do you
Excuse me.
choose to leave now or continue fighting? Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Yeah, it's folly. They do funny things with paint, which I think is silly personally, but nobody asked me. Yeah, it's irritating. I don't like folly. The only downside really is if I do go into Incarnate mode, and I can't remember what that gives me, improved attack speed or something, I can't remember. Yeah, I've then got to rebuild the combo multipliers, but it actually does it pretty quickly under most circumstances. There you go, that was 1.2 million. I don't know if you noticed that one. Yeah, 1.4 million. Yeah, good luck getting the ribbon. I got very lucky with the ribbon. This particular ribbon does drop my finisher percentage down, but I don't really care that much because, frankly, I don't need finishers on this. I mean, who needs finishers when you're doing that amount of damage and it takes 5 seconds to hit them again, you know? Not 5 seconds, you know what I mean. A second. So I don't care about the reduction in finisher damage. Funny thing is, I put impact damage on here just so that I could do a decent slam attack. Yeah, but you're not guaranteed as to what it's going to show up on. I got very lucky. Better is possible to get, I suppose, but you'd have to then re-roll it so many times, it's probably not worth it. Yeah, 1.1 million. You know, if you look at the cool thing about,
Unless you can handle more.
no, come on, yeah. Well, you can get ribbon mods from various places. You can get them from the Iron Wake.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded.
Yeah, but this is why I run Naramon with even though I'm building up a different focus school, Naramon for this is perfect. Because yeah, it's normally with mods, you know, if you don't hit something within a couple of seconds, you'll lose your mod, your multiplier. But with Naramon, you do, but it doesn't drop you back to the beginning. Yeah, it just drops you down to the next level. So. Yeah, but yeah, the Iron Wake you can get 2 a week. I can't remember some of the others. Needless to say, this works pretty well with Gauss for similar setup, except that with swords, Excalibur Umbra gets a 10% damage and speed bonus. No, Excalibur Umbra is technically the best swordsman because of the bonus he gets with swords. That's his unique thing. But this is better than his exalted weapon in this configuration. But no, that sword with its configuration works with anything which can swing a blade. So it's actually become my melee weapon for all my most used Warframes. Even if they don't get the combo multiplier, it's still worth doing.
Or continue fighting. That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
The exalted weapon? Yeah. Yeah, that's his exalted weapon. That's ability number 4. You can use it basically as long as you've got energy. So I'm not sure if I can do better than this. Okay, so oh, I see what you mean. Well, all right. This is obviously the exalted Umbra blade. This is somehow my backup. And a slam attack of 53,000 is not bad, but the one I'm using is Prisma Scanner. But like I say, any scanner, you can get an Incarnate Genesis for any scanner if you run Deviri. Don't know how often they cycle, but you can get it. So that's what this is the Incarnate Genesis. So stun nearby enemies, 100% melee damage, 20% sprint speed, 20% to parkour velocity. So that does fairly good. I've also got increased base damage by 90, but here's the one that was really good: 9 combo count on undamaged enemies. That gives me a bit more reach. The other options are combo duration and heavy attack wind-up speed, which I don't use because I want the multiplier. So I go for range. The 6 sec. It's actually kind of interesting. My combo duration, and that was the other one. Increased base critical chance by 25%.
I may require maintenance after.
So yeah. Oh, my combo duration's only 5 seconds. So it works pretty well. Am I not running Naramon? I am. Normally, normally I have the combo duration set to somewhat longer than that, but 5 seconds works fine. Not necessarily. I think there are some that are a bit rubbish. But as standard, I forget what you get from just having Incarnon on it, but it does give you. I think it gives you some. Yeah, some of this lot works whether you're in Incarnon mode or not. So, oh yeah, it depends on the weapon that you have the Incarnon for. Are Incarnons useful? Oh yes, yeah, they're always worth. It's always worth getting them, but some of the weapons they're for, it's like I don't see the point. I have, for example, yeah, Braton Prime Incarnon. Now, granted, I need to, you know, it's a good-looking gun. But it's really not a very good rifle. I mean, I actually, if I wanted to really wring the best out of this, I would need to work on it. I don't really, yeah, it doesn't get me going. Burston Prime, that actually works quite well. Again, that's an Incarnon weapon. This particular configuration basically turns, once I go into Incarnon mode, it goes into becomes a little minigun. It's all. This is okay. This is actually not bad. I'll have to work on the other one. Yeah, I actually just switched back today to using Nataruk. After all that messing around with other stuff, I went back to the Nataruk because it's not. I've not finished working on it. Longbow sharp shot, for example, on a headshot, gain 100% damage on your next shot. That goes up to about 300% damage. So critical. Let's see. A primary acuity. Yeah, that goes up to 350% weak point damage, 350% weak point critical chance. So when you start off with, when you get a charged shot of 150% critical chance, or a perfect shot baseline 180 critical percent chance, and then you add everything else, you're looking at something. If I can make headshots, then you're looking at something quite impressive. Just to make things interesting, or not, I've actually gone to a headshot setup for the Dex Pixia Prime on Titania, and that can make a lot of difference. So, yeah. This then is you can see why I use this. This is not fantastic, but when it's giving you bonus heat and multi-shot, this actually works quite well. It's not quite as good as it could be. That can get up to 60%. But for machine pistols, that's not bad damage. And then I've got 108% critical chance and 5.6 times, 5.6 times damage. Yeah, so yeah, that works for me. Yeah, I got lucky with this one as well. So I think, yeah, unfortunately, I haven't got, I have never seen a ribbon for Natarok. That'd be interesting. And I don't know that there's an Incarnon Genesis for it. I haven't seen one yet. But, yeah. That is the first time I think I've taken Excalibur Umbra into an arbitration, and he does pretty good. Right. Give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to go and have a quick potty break, and then I'll come back and do something else. See you in a couple of minutes. Sorry about that. What do you want to look at? The Natarok? Yeah, this is the one I'm using at the moment. It's not as good as it could be. Once I get that eventually done, that'll be fantastic. That needs to be ranked up to 350%. Primed Firestorm can go up a bit. So both of these two can be improved, and that can be improved a lot. So that's my current setup for the Natarok. but it's all keyed on getting headshots. Charge shots and perfect shots. If I get a perfect shot in, yeah, that's pretty devastating. Unfortunately, I don't have multi-shot. Primary acuity does not work with multi-shots. In fact, it disables them. Multi-shot does do quite nicely, but I'm practicing my headshots. Talking about using abilities, I went to a lot of trouble to get Thermal Sunder and Neutron Star slash Nova onto Titania Prime, and spent some time experimenting with them. And now I just go with headshots. If in doubt, do a headshot. If you want, I can put this up on Discord and you can find it there. I'll grab a screenshot. Let me know what you want to have a look at, and I'll put it up on Discord for you to look at. Charge time's a little on the slow side, but it's okay, it works for me. This one is a pure damage, but that really helps. So this actually does pretty well, to be honest, as it stands. And then this one is, yeah, this was just me fiddling around. I can't remember what. Oh yeah, it really drops the charge time down a lot. Primed Shred would be useful to get on. But at the moment, I'm practicing my headshots. This, yeah, I've got to work on this. These are slow to get. I get these from Deviri. That's primary. I think that's entirely where I've gotten longbow sharp shot from. I think you can get them from Lloyd, if you're lucky. I've got a long way to go before I get that up to 300%. Anything else you want to take a look at? Right. Let's go and have a little look. See what else we're going to do. Let's see. Oh, survival. I am very tempted to go and run the survival. Let's have a quick look, see whether Deviri, what they're doing here. No, wrong one. Sorry. No, we're still playing around with that lot. Titania Prime on Deviri is devastating on the Steel Path because of the buffs you can get. Yeah, you can end up with a positively bonkers magazine capacity, a positively bonkers fire rate, plus other damage, and then you take a headshot. Yes. Titania on the Steel Path in Deviri is very, very good. I think for the circuit, Titania Prime is my best if I can use it. Excalibur can be very, very useful too, because I can leave it operating on its own and then run the operator as well. Because of course Excalibur Umbra is semi-sentient. So it'll do its own thing. But I'm not going to start that just yet. I am going to try survival. And I hope I don't get hit with toxin damage. Oh, that was pretty quick. Yeah, I've forgotten I went to a 5-second cooldown.
Life support incoming.
Yeah, but you do want to run this with Naramon. Makes a huge amount of difference.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Well, you can re-roll them. So if I found a Nataruk mod, I would probably spend a lot of time re-rolling it. Using, it costs Kuva, but you can get Kuva from, where is it? Well, obviously you can get it from the Kuva Fortress, but you can also get it from the Iron Wake once a week. 60,000, I think, for 10 ribbon slivers.
Bypass online. Our lone Tenno operative is working faster than ever. Get ready for a capsule.
What I really want is it's a ribbon mod for Dex Pixia Prime, but I don't think there are any. I don't think that works with them. Yeah, 1.7 million damage isn't too bad.
Another life support capsule is now available.
I think my armor on the Umbra, Excalibur Umbra's up to about 1,000, so it's actually a little bit more durable than you might think. Yeah, I mean the good thing about re-rolling your ribbon mods is you get to keep them. You can choose to swap to the new one or keep the old one. Of course, it does get progressively more expensive. I suppose if you had patience, you would eventually get something perfect. But if you want a quick comparison, okay, this is obviously the Prisma Scanner. This is his Exalted Blade. If I can find something to hit. I mean, it does the job quite nicely, but it's not as impressive. Oh, hang on. Yeah. The funny thing is, I don't even have Tenno installed on this, although I probably could with a bit of effort. And the reason is I don't want to be tempted to hit for heavy attacks all the time. I don't want the heavy attacks, I want the combo multiplier. I have no idea where I'm getting the overguard from. Well, that's a fairly bonkers overguard. Well, no, I've seen more bonkers than that, but you know what I mean. There you go. One quick 1.7 million damage. I can't remember what the highest damage I've seen from this is. Yeah, 3 million. There you go. One quick 3 million damage there. I don't think that's the highest I've seen. Ah, good stuff. How are we doing for life support? Not too well. Sort that out in a minute. Both. there is a definite utility in playing with others.
What our Tenno offer.
Survival doesn't seem to... Well, no. It's generally beneficial, but it depends what you're doing, to be honest. There are circumstances where solo does have its place. Ranking up some incarnate solo does seem to work better for me. The only thing about doing melee as I am is you will not find yourself high in the ranking, in the kill rankings. If that's what you're after. But as everybody knows, given half a chance, I go with melee.
Life support activated.
Yeah, I have actually seen situations where, or one situation sticks in my mind. One person was very irritated. He had something he wanted to do, and I can't remember what it was. Something like, I think it was for an incarnate. And he wanted to kill something like, I think it was sort of 8 enemies in 20 seconds or whatever on Belenus. And he put a message in text that nobody saw, at least I didn't, saying, you know, please leave the corridor in Belenus to me so I can do something. And I didn't even see the message, otherwise I would have done it. But no, I never saw the message. So the upshot was the poor fellow got really, really irritated when nobody paid any attention. And I suspect it was because nobody saw the message. And he got quite... Yeah, he was quite irritated. And for that, as I said, I think I said to him, you know, afterwards I said, you know, why don't you just do it solo? And he said, well, you don't get the number of enemies. I said, well, go do survival. And then he shut up and I never heard from him again. Yeah, it does. It can do. But not most people don't use it. I can, if I want to. It very rarely gets used, though. But yeah, I've used it. I definitely used it. I've used it on stream. So yeah, you can do that. But most people don't, for whatever reason. Yeah, no, he put something in the text. Most people don't use it. Most don't seem to use mics. So solo definitely has its place, you know, especially if you want to have a good explore. Solo is very useful for that. What was it? Or you have a very understanding friend with you. There is something I was looking for, and the easiest way to do it was basically run something in Exterminate and then just go exploring afterwards, and that's best done either solo or with a friend who's willing to help. But if you get 4 random people, they're not going to want to necessarily. So solo definitely has its points. No, I think for something similar in his position, I just went and ran solo. Yeah, it's easier if you're especially if you're ranking up incarnates. For some of that, it's easier to run it solo, in my opinion. There you go. There's a nice little 3 million damage. And then there are people who don't play with sound on. I know at least one of my subscribers mostly doesn't play with sound on.
Replenished. Life support activated. I've delivered another life support capsule.
One quick Tauron strike there.
Life support has arrived. You will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how long I can go. I'm don't normally use Excalibur Umbra for this, and at the moment he's doing fairly well. The funny thing is, I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, you know, it's almost validating what I sometimes say. Sooner or later, you'll end up wishing you had a blade in your hand. Because, yeah, if Titania, for example... well, that's not really a valid comparison. Never mind. Oh, yeah. I'm adjusted to the fact that this takes a bit... Ooh, hop, 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 hop. Don't want to get caught in attacks, toxin attack. Now we're starting to suffer. Oh, because somebody left who was providing overguard, I think. I think actually discretion might well be the better part of our life. How long have we been going? 22 minutes. Yeah. You can start to see now. No overguard. Yeah, it's starting to be a bit of a problem.
Spore saturation is nearing critical mass. After that point, no amount of life support will save you.
Oh boy.
Life support activated.
Yeah.
Life support has been replenished.
I think it's time to get out of here. Thank you, Phoebe, for doing your whole invisibility thing. Nope, wrong way. There you go.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Yeah, some people do have problem with mics. In-game chat over microphone has always been a bit iffy. I don't typically have a problem myself, but that's probably because I have a rather good headset. If you're doing something like you're using the mic on your webcam, sound quality can be off. If you're using the microphone that comes with your earbuds, sound quality can be off. yeah, so you... Yeah, it can be iffy. Yeah, who's a good girl, Phoebe? You're a good girl. Yes, you're a very good girl. Do I have any? I do. What's my most valuable? That is 325, 325, 300, 375. Oh, good. That means I can update something. I think.
If you're looking for Maru's Bazaar, you've come to the right place. I can't remember the last time I saw one this nice. Thinking about all that endo, it makes me tingle. See you around.
Oh, no. I need a little bit more endo. How much do I need for primed firestorm? Yeah, I need a lot more endo. Okay. Well, I can almost get that up to... I'm getting that. Let me see. No. No. Oh, yes, 15 missions.
You dreamers.
Yeah, Deep Archimedia is hard. I've never understood the puzzles in the very... if they're what I think they are. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, Enigma, I don't know anything about those, and yeah.
Let's check what's next.
Okay. Are you playing with that thing that seems to be leaving blood all over the floor? There was something I was going to do, but I can't remember what it was. Nope. Don't remember. What was I going to do? Nah, completely forgotten. Nope, can't remember now. That's silly. Yep, brain's completely gone. Ooh.
Ready?
Well, that's not ooh. I remember what I was going to do. It's ooh, I should check this. Yeah, let's see, I should be able to update something with this. 400,000, what was it I wanted to... No. Last gasp. No. Oh, there was something. It was... Stone Skin. Oh, Stone Skin. Increases armor for Warframe and Operator by 200. But I'm not currently running this. Because it doesn't really compatible. But Reinforced Return. Yeah, none of these really... Yeah, none of these really help, but still... Well, not directly. So I've managed to complete Naramon, Zinuric, and Vazarin. I'm working on this one, then I get to work on Majorai, and then I'll have that all ranked up. Oh, and that's the Drifter. I can tell because the eye color. Okay, 26 minutes. We get to see whether I want to do the circuit.
Oh, sorry.
What else was there I wanted to do? Ah, you know what I could do? I've never run the Parita Rebellion with yeah, let's go have a. I've got to go through the Parita Rebellion any number of times. So that I can get the next. Oh. Who do you remember what's it? Tour on strike. So.
Reclaim your memories from the indifference. You have only 12 minutes to confront your past faults. After that, the truth must be faced.
Got an allied targeting array lining up shots for their big guns. Your job? Disable, then destroy.
Progress stops. New access codes needed. You fine?
What am I doing? Oh.
Corruption complete. Anarch targeting impossible now. Use authorization. Make permanent. Node smashed. Node scramble. Guns private. Make scrap now. Find new guns.
Targeting array scrapped. Our troops already on the move. Your work's not done though. Get in position.
Watch out, angry man with a short sword coming through.
Make the Anarchs regret their disloyalty. Cut them down.
Blink past charge. More anarchs come. What? Blink anarchs.
Right, where are we headed next? Well, yeah, obviously this one. Oh, I just realised. I was just thinking, oh, wait a minute, I'm not really properly set up for the boss fights in this. What am I talking about? I've got a Mausolon I can summon up. That makes life a lot easier.
Field just tore up an entire regiment. Get in close and hack them to neutralize the field quickly. Or just blow them up one by one. Don't matter to me.
Yeah, I tend to favour the blow 'em up method. Or hit them a lot. Oh, come on. No.
Dax used to deal with minefields by sending Grenier in. Disposable, you see. Next objective. Warframes are the strongest weapons the Anarchs have. Fight fire with fire, and draw one out.
To one of your Warframes. What happened to its operator can happen to you too.
Come here, you.
It's done.
Yeah. Don't think that's gonna work for you. I'm very glad their setup for their Warframes is not fantastic. Come here, you lot. I have a bone to pick with you. Are you paying too much for your car insurance?
Critical intel loaded onto a tight beam transmitter, but it's gone dark. Find a way to power it to max.
Would you care to face one of your former friends, Tenno?
Yeah, sure, why not? Come on, show me what you've got, Ember Prime. Get on the ground where I can hit you. Thank you.
Tenno made battery. Power transmitter now.
Didn't do my shields any good.
captured some of our Bracculus comrades. Need you to set them free before they give them a core override.
Yeah, Gauss is really better for this, to be honest. But, you know, it's nice to play something different occasionally.
Hive kid, fast move! Go! Hive kid, you are free! Follow Tenno!
Don't let a scratch get on those bracks. We need them. Get those bracks out here.
Hive kid, fast move! Go!
And that's how you shoot down a transport with a sword. Yeah, we're almost done. I don't think we're going to get any further than this. Right, this is going to be a little bit more challenging for me than usual.
You are out of time. The Hunhollis has found you.
I've got the wrong blasted weapon. Oh, I've got bloody Phaedra. Pardon my French. Oh, this is bizarre. Why am I not getting any damage? Do you know how many times oh, come on. We all know how to do these. It's glitched. I'm pretty certain we are glitched. Now, as many times as I've shot this thing up, I do kind of know what you're supposed to do with it, and it is not working. Yeah. Yes. And it's not that difficult, to be honest. But you'll notice nobody's getting any damage on it, so I think we are. Yeah, we should be getting damage. I mean, and we're not, so it is. Yeah, even with Phaedra I should be getting damage. Why aren't I configured? Yeah, exactly. I mean, we got some progress. Why have we suddenly got progress? I'm not going to complain though. grab some. Oh, come on. Should have been able to reload off that. Not what I would have chosen for this. So Nasharok is not fantastic for this. I mean, you want sustained damage, not big chunks of it. And you can forget headshots, I suppose. And that's how you get a striking with a sword. It's the first time I ever did that. Okay. Here we go. That's it.
Your past is once again your own. Bravely done, Tenno. Rest now.
Oh yeah, there was 2 parts. Yeah, all those boss fights sort of have 2 parts to them. Oh, 6 minutes. 6 minutes, and then we'll see whether I'm going to do the dairy today. I am, first of all, going to piddle. So I will be right back. 3 minutes. And then we get to see whether or not I will run with what I want. Ruiner Prime, Caliban Prime. Yeah, none of those are particularly my favourites for Steel Path on the circuit. Stalker doesn't work on the Steel Path very well. You don't get Stalker automatically. You have to have ranked up your Drifter a certain amount, and then you can sometimes run Stalker. But honestly, he's okay for non-Steel Path, but for the Steel Path, he's really not fantastic. And I do tend to prefer to run one of my usual trio. Yeah, one of the reasons that his Nibs here does relatively well is because, yeah, his armor is actually it's not my it's a pretty good armor ranking. But that's, yeah, because with Excalibur Umbra, you stick all 3 Umbrals on, so you get decent armor, decent ability strength, decent health, and they all bolster each other. And then I always put Prime Dew Direction and Adaptation on for this particular type of Warframe, because it helps recharge your yeah, you get a faster shield recharge, and when damaged, 10% resistance to that damage type for 20 seconds stacks up to 90%. So these two can really help you survive. And then I've got maximum energy up, although I'm not using it really. Oh yes, I do. I sometimes use it for this one, the Exalted Blade. Don't normally use Radial Javelin. This one I do. I do use Radial Howl sometimes. I just haven't done that much. Attacks 10% faster, 10% more damage while wielding swords, which makes technically the Excalibur Umbra the Warframe to go to for swords. I could probably do a bit better than that. Oh, and I forgot, Steel Charge gives you 60% more damage, I think. And he's got quite a bit of extra melee critical damage going on there. And more armor. Yeah.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return.
Right, let's go have a little look and see what they're going to gift us with for Deveri. Because I should have switched over. Oh. I'm kind of inclined not to. Alright, let's go and finish off. Oh, first of all, yeah, let's finish off the Farita Rebellion. Seeing as I've started. And I need to change. Hang on a second. Oh. Heavy weapon. Yes, I don't want Phaedra. I want Mausolon. That's a much more suitable weapon. Which one do I use? Yeah, well, that's pretty obvious. Why haven't I got this set up better for criticals? I probably ought to have a little look at that. Is that the only thing I get? Is parallax scope? You're kidding me. I don't exactly have a lot of great... You're kidding me. I thought I had more than that. No, apparently not. That's my lot. Okay. Oh, let's kick up the fire rate. And oh, I can kick that up higher, I think. Can I get magnetized cycle on them? Yes, I can. And can I get multi-shot? I don't know if I've got any multi-shot on here. I do. And oh, that should do some damage. And then if I put blast on, primed combustion rounds, and polar magazine. That's not going to be fantastic compared with this, but actually, yeah, I've got better criticals, so it may be worth doing. See how that goes. Do you know what? I'm looking at this now and I'm thinking it probably isn't worth the extra critical chance there. Because I got the damage and I got the multi-shot and I got the fire rate, so I'm going to get criticals every single time. So okay, we'll stick with that. Yeah, okay, we'll stick with that. What do you think, Phoebe? You up for another run? Do I want to run Gauss instead? Yeah. No. No. I started running them today, so we'll stick. Okay, the Dactylist. At least I got the muzzle on now. That will help.
You were forced to fight, however bitter the memory. Everything depends upon it.
Good airdrops inbound to resupply those turrets. Establish a perimeter and keep those soul-damned anarchs out.
Turret hungry. Need reload. No drop until anarch out.
Wrong way.
Will Tenno give turret ammunition? Drop zone too hot. Clear you must.
Come on.
Drop. Must remove. Turret need ammo immediately. No drop until anarch out. Just one more. Turret need ammo immediately.
Too soon. I've got more work for you. Transport incoming. Scrap it.
Oh, I hate the transport thing.
Repair pads all over place.
Well, I don't hate it, it's just a pain. Whoops.
Anarch storing critical supplies nearby. Establish area control and siphon supplies.
I know I've said it before, but I love the music in this.
I've waited long enough. Let a prime Warframe loose.
Supplies captured. Battlekin to be much relieved. Founder, the Tenno captures the cache. Founder, the Tenno captures a cache. Supplies captured. Battlekin to be much relieved.
That's the last of the caches. Got more orders for shots for their big guns. Your job? Disable, then destroy.
Codes needed. You fine? Corruption complete. Anarch targeting impossible now. Use authorization? Make permanent?
Well, yeah, if I could find the authorization codes, I would.
Fine, please.
Why? I always run into this. Ah, there's one. Somebody else got it.
Node scrambled. Guns quiet. Make scrap now? Find new codes. Useless, for now. Time to initiate meltdown protocol?
some buried ground scanners everywhere. We're totally exposed until you dig them up and neutralize them.
Yes, but your technology for finding them sucks, frankly.
Detector trap. Offending anarchy.
It's almost as bad as your technology for finding mines. Have I got that soma cord too? Sorry. Oh, great. They always stick at something weird. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I remember this. I've done this before. They stick it over there and it's...
Well done. Those nosy bastards are about to get a nasty surprise. Command needs a functional anarch shuttle. Why? None of our soul damned business. We just need to get one into Orokin territory in one piece.
Control God. Tenno protect.
Fawning fool, think you're the only ones with Warframes? Allow me to educate you.
Tenno, ship taking damage.
Somebody else went after him.
The shuttle and its cargo. Ready for another fight?
Tenno, Hive King stolen. Safe before Hive King core changed to Anarch Mine.
Don't let a scratch get on those bracks. We need them.
Hive King, you are free. Follow Tenno. Hive King, fast move. Go. Hive King, you are free. Follow Tenno.
All right.
The wise, kind Daedalists were twisted into a haze. We owe it to them to remember next time.
Oh, that that was positively uneventful.
War as it truly was. You have done admirably, Tenno.
I wish you could trade these in. You can't trade these in for ducats for whatever reason. Yeah, you can see what I mean by if you're a melee, if you favor melee, yeah, you can see how I did in melee fighting. Overall, I'm dead last. And how on earth did I open 672 crates? I got absolutely no idea how that worked. What the heck? We're not supposed to be here. This, by the way, is how you unlock the guilty. Bring your Excalibur Umbra here.
Are adapting to our ways.
And do a deep bow, and you unlock the guilty, which is a nightmare to do. But what we're doing is, seeing as I'm here, finish off the Parita Rebellion. Final part. And go see, have a little chat with Marie, see how much more I need. If you're still watching, Tony, you might find this amusing. There's a dating simulator in the game. What the heck? Oh, I see. That's new. I don't normally start a mission partway through. Well, that was a minute in. Oh, right, it's this one. Are you deliberately trying to get my attention, or was it just accidental?
Reassemble. Transmitter hungry for power.
Well, for a change. I can't remember what I said. Oh yes, yeah, there's a dating simulator. In fact, I am in a relationship with Marie LaRue. To my considerable amusement, because I didn't know there was. Somebody told me, and then almost literally the next time I talked to her, started the relationship, and then, yeah. And once you start the relationship, you get pictures of the two of you that you can visit under your appearance. Capture of you having a date with her, which is kind of cute. You can date, so I think you can be polyamorous as well. I'm probably not going to do that. It's-
Ground scanners eliminated. We can maneuver in peace again.
Yeah, the funny thing was, in my conversations with Marie, I didn't know. And so I was just responding to her conversation pretty much honestly, as I would in real life. But, yeah. All of a sudden, Drifter and Marie LaRue are in love. Isn't that cute? It's actually kind of heartwarming. There's this whole scene where you get to spend quality time together, which is rather nice. I kind of wish they'd expand on it a bit, because it's yeah, it's quite cute. You know, when I've done this, I won't show you how to do it because I couldn't tell you. I'm sure there's a guide somewhere on what you're supposed to say. That's what I thought was funny, because once I found out, it's like, oh, I'm sure there's a guide, and it didn't matter at that point. I'd already started. What's even funnier is Marie LaRue is a nun. Obviously not a Catholic nun.
Link pass charge. More anarchs come.
Boots on the other foot now, isn't it, Calastra? Break off in this fight, Tenno. Your blade is needed elsewhere. Command needs a functional Anarch shuttle. Why? None of our soul damned business. We just need to get one into Orican territory in one piece.
This is pilot now. Agent 1. Damage mounted. Stop anarchs.
I've waited long enough. Let a prime warframe loose.
Come here, you. Yeah, I don't know all the possibility. I think you can pretty much develop a relationship with all of the Devil's Trio. Roth, Leon, and Marie, and I think all members of 19 of the Hex.
We've got the shuttle and its cargo. Ready for another fight?
Sorry.
Ops has identified one of
Couldn't mute the microphone in time, and my hands were busy. So what am I doing? Attacking the ash.
We wanted peace. The Anarchs chose death. Keep fighting. We have to finish the job. Dropships! Give those soul-damned bastards hell!
Alert me, Tenno! Anarch's footbound!
That's a highly amusing tactic.
Anarchs captured a Magfos cannon, and now it's shredding our rear echelon. Silence that gun!
Would you care to face one of your former friends, Tenno?
Munitions exposed! Detonate now!
I can never remember this bit.
The silence is beautiful. Now push forward.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to. Final fight. That's the bunch of Prime Warframes.
You have reached the nightmares below the surface. You must remember how you were forced to fight commandeered Prime Warframes. Even with Prime Warframes turned upon you, you were victorious. Honor these memories.
Right, let's go find out from Marie. Let's not go dressed like a complete armored monster. It's not the best outfit, but it's the best one I can get. If you're going to go see your girlfriend, don't go with your armor. Right, Demos. Sanctum Anatomica.
Let us to work. Time.
Yeah, once you're in a relationship with her, unfortunately, she doesn't give you discounts. But her method of address changes.
Careful, lest we make the devil jealous.
So that's what I'm after, and I need. Oh, okay. Okay, so I've got to do this a few more times. I didn't realize I was that close with my Yorick bridges.
Very well.
But yeah, you can even break up with them, but I'm not sure if you can reconnect afterwards. And yeah, you do get this, if you return in 4 days, 22 hours, you get to spend a little quality time together. But she does send you, you do get pictures, so to speak, which is available from your arsenal. And if you go to appearance and go to Captura, you will see somewhere in here, where is it? Yeah, there you go. Marie's Amphitheater date, Marie's Cetus date, Drifter Camp, Sanctum, Vent Kids. I thought there was one. Oh, it was the Amphitheater. Now this is just really for camera stuff, but or for practice or all kinds of other things. But yeah, let's. It seems inappropriate to be going on a date and you have a weapon to hand, so yeah.
I hope you have not given up hope for this.
Unfortunately, you can't exactly sit down and have a dinner or anything like that.
It is a part of you, and I find that I cannot help but fall in love with it.
This is Deveri, obviously.
I do not wish to say goodbye to it.
And if you wait around, she has other comments to make as well. So it's kind of nice, to be honest with you. I like it. You can't interact any more than that, unfortunately. And yes, there's the Excalibur Umbra.
I would like to meet this Dominus Thrax. The garnement
Operating autonomously.
I think your little Marie could talk.
He doesn't use the latter up very well. He doesn't use it to get charge shots or perfect shots, as far as I can tell. So, yeah. I used to use Captura mode to take screenshots before I started making thumbnails. The thumbnail for today's, for example, was something I entirely made up. It's related to the title. Today's title, Tenno should bring the best fight for the most reward. It's actually based on a comment somebody made about lawyers. Lawyers are the ultimate mercenary, I think they said. They bring the best fight for the most reward.
Has not finished telling their story.
So I thought it was appropriate for Tenno, which led to this thought about showing a Tenno and receiving money from a Grineer in return for services rendered, as represented by the Corpus Mother in the background. And given that we do actually fight on the side of the Grineer for the Corpus sometimes, or we can choose to, I thought that was appropriate. Anyway.
This is the place you made for yourself? A whole world? My wolf. Oh, my wolf. What a marvel you are.
Well, it's kind of a great shame you can't just sort of walk slowly with her through this area, but you can't. Not sure actually how far you can go. But yeah, it's one way to do a bit of exploring. And you can go very. This is slightly amusing to me. There we go. And of course he accompanies you. Right, anyway.
Stay away from the pools and ponds.
I know this place became a hell for you, mon cœur. And for that, my heart weeps. But I see in it such beauty. I see these people you have fashioned, and I only wish to comfort them in my arms.
The amusing thing is she's no longer wearing her veil, cowl, whatever. Must be a very interesting church she belongs to. Right. Anyway. That's pretty much going to be it for me today. I will be back tomorrow with The Long Dark, of course. I'm still alive at Interloper. I am approaching day 100, which isn't bad for Interloper, although there are loads of people who have gone longer than that. Good night, Phoebe. Take care of yourself. Don't piddle in the corners. So, yeah. And then, of course, tomorrow I'll be back. Tomorrow evening, I will be back with this. So, in the interim, I hope you all have a very good day. Remember to hug your own fur babies. I will see you all next time.